Hey guys, it's Katie, and today I'm gonna be doing a storytime video. And I never did a storytime video before, but I feel like this story is really funny. It's like those stories that I tell people when I first meet them, and I'm just having like, you know, like a conversation. Not like when I first meet them, but maybe like the second, third time I meet them. I tend to explain the story because it's really funny. It used to be embarrassing, but the more I tell it, the funnier it gets. So this first started at school, and I don't know if most schools deal with this or maybe it's just in my area, but we have like these like bathroom passes because kids will go to the bathroom just to like hang out there instead of like going to class. I don't know what's like so fun about being in a bathroom. And at that time, it wasn't like people had phones. Like elementary school kids did not have phones with them, so you literally just go to the bathroom just to sit in a quiet place that like you don't do anything unless you go with your friends, but most of the time they don't go with their friends. So I never understood that, but people would go to the bathroom to basically not have to deal with class. And so you had to have these bathroom passes, and I think it was like you get 15 a week or something like that. And I don't know what happened. Oh yeah, I remember it was like my parents, they had like this like meet up with their friends. Like my dad specifically, he would like every single month he would meet up with his friends on, I think, a Tuesday. So he'll meet up with his friends on a Tuesday, and basically he would have like this tiny party, but it wasn't really a party, it was just a meetup. And they have like a lot of drinks, not just like alcohol or anything, it's like juice and everything. And I used to drink a lot of it, and so I drank a lot the night before. And like on that Wednesday, I remember it was a Wednesday too, on that Wednesday I needed to pee so badly all the time. Like I was peeing constantly. So on that Wednesday I literally ran out of like all of my bathroom passes. Like I think a few days before I used up about like 5, 6, something like that, but I used up all of my bathroom passes in one day. So it was like around the last period, I think, of class, I ran out of my bathroom passes, and I asked my teacher, can I use the bathroom? And my teacher was like, no. Do you have your bathroom pass? No, you don't. So no. So she did not give me my bathroom pass, and I needed to pee so freaking bad. Like it was ridiculous. Like I literally felt like my bladder was about to split open. So I kept begging her and begging her and begging her, and the teacher was just like, no, 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 no. So she was not having it. And I don't know why, but that teacher just did not like kids. Like she didn't hate me or anything. I was always a good kid. Like I only had one teacher that hated me, and she was racist. I could have a story time about that woman. She is a whole nother thing. But besides that, I never had a teacher that hated me, but she hated kids in general. So she was always mean to every kid. So she was mean to me too. So she didn't care too. She was just like, no, no. And I kept asking, I'm like, I really need to go. Like if I don't go, I'm gonna pee myself. But she did not give a damn. She really did not care. So me being a good girl, because I was, I was like an elementary school kid, and I've always been like the really good girl that, I always did what I had to do. I did my homework. I never talked back and all that stuff. I went to bed early. I was just a good kid. So I listened to her and I didn't say anything. And I stopped talking, and I was holding it in so bad. So there comes, the end of the class, last period, everybody is dismissed and everything. I go to the bathroom, and literally this is a big school. This school takes up like a block of space, and it was like 5 floors, and then it had like an extension to another block. Like this school was so freaking big. But literally every single bathroom I went through, there was a janitor. Like how the hell that happens? But whatever, there was like a janitor like working there, and I asked like the janitor if I could use the bathroom. I know you're sweeping or whatever, but can I use the bathroom? And he was like, nope. They were so mean. I don't know why the adults in that school were so mean, but they were. So they were like, no. So I was running around asking. They all were like, nope, nope, you're not going in, no. So I ended up just was like, you know what? I live a few blocks at home. I can make this. I could run out. I could run to home and run up 5 stories because I didn't have no elevator in my building. I still live in the same building, by the way. There's no elevator for 5 floors, guys. But anyway, so I'm like, I could run up those 5 stairs and get to the bathroom by the time I pee on myself, even though I've been waiting for over an hour to pee really bad. Obviously, that was not gonna happen. So I got out and I booked it. And I'm not a runner. Look, I'm overweight, guys. Like, I'm overweight, okay? I make weight loss update videos on my channel. So obviously, there's a huge chance I was probably overweight at that time. So I'm overweight as hell. I can't run. I look like a sack of potatoes. Like, I'm running in the streets. I need a pee, right? I barely ever run, ever. So I'm trying to run. And literally, all of a sudden, I just feel a little bit of something just trickle down my legs. And I was just like, this is not happening. This is not happening. Just to give you an image of how many people were there, right? This was an intersection, okay? And this was kind of like, you know, that like hot spot where there's like a lot of people, you know, there's a bunch of stores, there's a bunch of restaurants, you know, that kind of like the downtown, but it's not really downtown. It's kind of like a spot for the specific neighborhood where a lot of people go to eat and go shopping and all of that stuff. And there was like 4 different schools. Like, I wasn't the only school in that area. Like, within like a 5-block span, there were like 5 other schools, and this was after school. So all the kids were coming out. It was after school too, so a lot of the, you know, the adults were coming out of work too. You know, people were going to restaurants, trying to eat, trying to shop and everything. And right in the middle of that intersection is where I peed. That is where I peed. And everybody was like, everybody was looking at me, and people were pointing their fingers. They were laughing at, like, literally, you know, like in cartoons and stuff, or like those kid movies when they show the kid that's pointing their fingers like ha 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 ha, like that was happening. And it was in front of like my bullies, because I used to get bullied, all right? So it was in front of my bullies. I was so embarrassed. So I literally ran home and I put my clothes in a basket. I changed clothes, and oh my god, like, coming back to school for like 2 straight years, 2 years, guys, I was being bullied so bad for it. I was so embarrassed about that, but now it's like whatever. It's just something that happened when I was little. But oh my god, at that moment, like during that time, I was so embarrassed. I was literally, imagine being embarrassed for 2 years, embarrassed for 2 straight years, consistently embarrassed for 2 years. Nah. But yeah, that's basically the story. If you like this story, just give it a like or comment down below how you feel. Whatever, you can make fun of me, I don't care. I've been bullied so much that it don't touch me. But yeah, so comment down below, like the video, share the video, all of that stuff. Subscribe if you didn't, and if you want more story times, then just let me know and I will do them, because I have a lot of embarrassing, funny stories, victory stories, all of that stuff. So yeah, and none of them are fake. I don't do fake story times. I don't get that stuff, like why make a fake story, but whatever, you know. So thank you for watching this video and have a good day. Bye.